What happens to unfinished love poems? Hi friends, join me as I dive into the world of unfinished love poems and try to turn them into something beautiful. Unfinished love poems carry an emotional weight that's hard to ignore. They're like snapshots of a moment in time, frozen forever, capturing the intensity of feelings and thoughts that might have been too raw or complex to fully express. For writers, these poems often represent a vulnerability, a willingness to bare their soul on paper, even if it means leaving it incomplete. This vulnerability can be both a blessing and a curse, as it allows for a deeper connection with the reader, but also exposes the writer to criticism and rejection. One of the biggest challenges writers face when trying to complete love poems is the fear of vulnerability. It's scary to put your true feelings out there, only to have them judged or rejected by others. This fear can lead to writer's block, where the words just won't come, or a sense of paralysis, where the writer is unsure of how to proceed. Another challenge is the fear of not doing justice to the emotions and feelings being expressed. Writers may worry that their words won't be enough, that they won't be able to capture the complexity of their emotions, or that they'll come across as insincere. And then there's the fear of rejection, not just from others, but also from the writer's own self-doubt. Will anyone understand what I'm trying to say? Will they care? Famous unfinished love poems offer a fascinating glimpse into the creative process. Take, for example, John Keats' La Belle Dame sans Merci, which ends abruptly, leaving the reader wondering what happens next. Or Elizabeth Barrett Browning's The Runaway Slave at Pilgrim's Point, which breaks off in mid-sentence, as if the writer couldn't bear to continue. These poems have become legendary, not just for their beauty, but also for the mystery surrounding their unfinished state. They resonate with universal themes of love and longing, speaking to our own experiences of heartbreak and vulnerability. The story behind Percy Bysshe Shelley's The Triumph of Life is another interesting example. Shelley was working on the poem when he died, and it was left unfinished. Despite its incomplete state, the poem still conveys a powerful message about the human experience. Keats, Browning, and Shelley are not alone in leaving behind unfinished works. Many writers have struggled with completing love poems, and it's precisely this struggle that makes their work so compelling. These poems are like fragments of a broken mirror, reflecting our own experiences of love and loss. There's a transformative power to these unfinished works, a power that can evoke strong emotions and spark new insights. As the poet Rainer Maria Rilke once said, "The only journey is the one within." Unfinished love poems invite us to embark on this inner journey, to explore our own emotions and experiences. They remind us that sometimes it's not about the destination, but about the journey itself. The act of creating something, even if it's incomplete, can be a powerful way to process our emotions and gain new perspectives. For readers, unfinished love poems can be a catalyst for self-reflection, encouraging us to explore our own feelings and experiences. They can also be a reminder that imperfection can be beautiful, that sometimes it's the incomplete things in life that hold the most meaning. And for writers, unfinished love poems can be a source of inspiration, a reminder that even in the midst of uncertainty, there is beauty to be found. The journey of unfinished love poems is one of beauty and meaning, even without a conclusion. These poems remind us that sometimes it's okay to leave things unsaid, to let the reader fill in the gaps. They show us that imperfection can be a strength, not a weakness. So let's cherish these unfinished works and the emotions that inspired them. If you've ever written an unfinished poem, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. What inspired you to start writing, and what's held you back from finishing? Share your story, and let's keep the conversation going. And if you're interested in more videos about the creative process, be sure to check out my next video, where we'll explore another fascinating topic.